Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I'm your host, Club Brother Club, of Sports World Live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you guys about that Goldberg issued a challenge to the WWE champ, Drew McIntyre, for Royal Rumble. I'll get you guys that that was from Legends Night, by the way, and it's gonna be real. I'll tell you how that match is gonna turn out. I'll tell you guys about the fact that JoJo's response to the Eagles' performance this past Sunday night. Tell you guys about that, what Joe Judge said. I'll tell you guys about the fact that KD that be in 17 quarantine and is gonna miss 4 games, despite the fact that he had a COVID exposure. By the way, that he came into contact with someone who had COVID. By the way, even though he had a bit of a COVID exposure, and he's going to get negative results for that. Wrestle Kingdom 15. Next defeating the Hawks, by the way, I'll get you guys into that. Josh Jacobs being arrested for a DUI. Bianca Smith being the first black female Red Sox coach to tell the minor leaguers, by the way, get you guys into that. Vince Scully's wife being deceased of ALS. I'll get you guys that for sure. The G-Men's schedule for the 2021 season. So that will be all the news I'll have for today, everybody, on that note. And other news, it will be on the way as well. So that's all I'm going to have to say on that. First things first, ladies, I'm going to start things off with the after Drew McIntyre defeated Keith Lee to retain his WWE title, and there were many legends that started to slaughter Tatanka. You saw, Nate, Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair, and Asuka. The match last night at Legends Night, Nate was there. You saw Mark Henry, Big Show, Legends out there. Molly Holly, Mickey James, and it was amazing matches. Boogie Man was there as well. Booker T. It was amazing. I'll tell you that for sure. So after Drew McIntyre retained the WWE title, and Hulkamania was there, Jimmy Hart was there. So that is all. I mean, after Drew McIntyre, Goldberg, he challenged Drew McIntyre for the WWE title at the Royal Rumble. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that match. I mean, I gotta tell you, if you feel like Drew McIntyre versus Keith Lee for the WWE title was something right there from last night, which didn't disappoint at all. I'll tell you, it was a good one. But my goodness, Goldberg versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE title at Royal Rumble. Oh my goodness, this couldn't get any better. But 2020 is looking pretty good. So that match happens in the Royal Rumble. Oh my goodness, it's just 3 weeks and just weeks away. My goodness. I gotta tell you, that is a match made in heaven. That'll be Drew McIntyre's dream match. I'll be able to retain the WWE title against Goldberg at Royal Rumble, or will Goldberg be the new WWE champ by Royal Rumble? So let me know in the comments what your actual thoughts about this are. I mean, I gotta tell you, this is a huge matchup that a lot of people probably didn't see coming. But Goldberg being there, oh my goodness, challenging Drew McIntyre for the WWE title, that is just huge. Absolutely just huge. So Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg for the WWE title for Royal Rumble. Oh my goodness, 2021. Oh my goodness, that is must watch. That's a match made in heaven, everybody. So gotta tell you that it was amazing, and I absolutely loved it. So I'll give credit to for that. Goldberg coming out and challenging Drew McIntyre with the WWE title for Royal Rumble. Oh my goodness, that says a lot right there. But that match happens. So let me know if you think that if you guys think that Drew McIntyre's retained the WWE title like he did last night against Keith Lee, and if he's going to retain against Goldberg for Royal Rumble, or you think that Goldberg's going to be the new WWE champ, by the way, at Royal Rumble. Let me know for sure in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to address the sponsors to everybody on that as well. So make your picks down below. If you guys haven't yet done so, please do so. And that's all you need to know, everybody. So nothing more to it for that. All some other news I want to get into here, by the way, that Joe Judge made a response regarding the Eagles' performance on Sunday after they lost to Washington. And I'll tell you what he said here. He said right here that we'll never do that as long as I'm because the G-men. He wouldn't disrespect the team. He would disrespect the team, by the way. He says right here, players have asked me throughout the day, I expressed the one thing that keep me in mind in the season that we had a lot of people opt into the season. Coaches, players, family members, look at a group of grown men who asked to give me effort on a day in, day out basis, empty the tank, and then I can look them in the eye, assuring them that I'm always going to do anything I can to put them in a competitive advantage and play a position of strength. He says right here, to me, don't disrespect those players and their effort and disrespect the game. Sacrifices they made to come into work every day and test before coming in, sitting and being spaced out, wearing masks or face shields over their masks, go through extensive protocols, traveling in unconventional ways, getting text messages at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, telling them practice was going to be canceled and virtual practice, and please don't have your family over for Thanksgiving. Avoid Christmas gatherings. We know it's your wife's birthday. Let's make sure we put that one off till the offseason. Never sacrifices made by all players and coaches in this league. Never that comes along as well, family members and people connected to them. So right here, to disrespect the effort that everyone put forward to make this season a success in the NFL. Just with the game by going out there and not competing for 60 minutes and doing everything they can to help those players win. We never do that as long as I'm the coach of the G-Men. And so we're not going to make any excuses. That's what he says, not now, not ever. So he says we're 16 opportunities to make it happen. Jabril Pepper said that. So basically, this is Joe Judge taking shots at the Eagles Eagles, that is, by them losing to Washington, by the way. G-Men were 5-7, and they would be in the playoffs by now. So the G-Men, they're upset with the Eagles, right? So the G-Men are still upset with the Eagles, despite the fact that the Eagles cost the G-Men the opportunity to get a playoff spot. The thing is, G-Men and Eagles, they don't like each other. They don't like each other. So clearly, Joe Judge is laying down the law. What he's doing right there. This is Joe Judge laying down the law on the Eagles, where they're brutal effort, and to have Jalen Hurts bench like that. I mean, that's an MVP candidate, if you will. And yes, he may be struggling. He may be struggling in that game, but he's going to come back. But clearly, and Joe Judge saying shots to Doug Peterson as well. But he said, "There's no way. Like, why would you?" And he says, like, why would you want to bench? Why would you bench? Jalen Hurts in the fourth quarter of that game. So I ended up struggling in that game. Like, are you kidding me? Nate Sudfeld's in that game as well. Like, it's just uncalled for. So clearly, G-Men, they would be in the playoffs by now unless the Eagles beat Washington. That didn't happen on Sunday night. No, it did not. It was the G-Men. I mean, they were beat the Cowboys. But thing is, the Eagles, by the way, they would have been doing so much better. They would have been the ones being the Eagles. They would have been the Washington. They would have been the ones having to do a lot better. But Jalen Hurts is going to come back. He's going to come back. Joe Judge is going to come back as well. And G-Men, they're going to come back better as ever. And that's all there was I can say on that. So hopefully for once that the G-Men, they get together for once, because this is just absolutely just uncalled for. It's just not right. G-Men were first place in the NFC East. They were. That's an NFC East, if you will. They were first place in the NFC. They were like 5-7 in that game. They would lose to Browns, Ravens, and it's just absolutely just a shame that you're seeing the team right now that just. I mean, they were on top of the food chain. What they were on top. They just can't get the job done. It's what they can't do. So honestly, I'm not surprised at all. I'm really not. I'm surprised that JoJo's stepping in though, but I gotta tell you, he's got to at least figure out what he's gonna do. Help the G-Men become great again. He's got to help the G-Men become legit contenders. They were legit contenders when they nearly won the NFC least, even though they're out of the playoffs for good. Despite the fact the Eagles weren't able to beat Washington this past Sunday night. So I'm ashamed. I mean, they would have been the ones face Tampa Bay Bucks, and since Washington faced Tampa Bay Bucks now, so someone's got to be said of the performance. It's just ridiculous. So you were like first place in the NFC least. I mean, they had a huge advantage though, but they just weren't able to get the job done. That's what they couldn't do. So I'm wondering exactly whether or not G-Men are going to help. They're going to become great again next season. I'll tell you what the schedule is for sure. On that, I'll tell you exactly whether or not the G-Men are going to get together, which they must. And honestly, I don't know where they go from there. So they have them playing the NFL draft, by the which they do. So that's all I can say on that, everybody, on that note. So there's almost all I can say on that. The Durant, like KD, Kevin Durant is going to be out 4 games. It's going to do 7-day quarantine. I think he got exposed to COVID, by the way. He has to have negative tests for sure. It's very unclear what's going to come back, but he has to have negative test results when he has to come back for sure. So I'm honestly not looking good there. I can tell you that much. And honestly, he has to 7 days to court. He has to 7-day quarantine. I think they had a COVID exposure. Now he did a COVID last year, but then he got tested negative for that. But he came into contact with someone that had COVID, by the way. And honestly, he may be on the COVID exempt. He's on the COVID reserve list, by the way. And honestly, it doesn't seem that he's going to send in quarantine. He's getting he's going to say this is really not looking good there. This is a big blow for the Nets. I can tell you that right now. So, once the negative test results are in, they should be cleared. He should be set to go. So that's all I can say on that, everybody, on that note. So once again, everybody, KD has to 7-day quarantine. He's going to miss 4 games. Despite the fact that due to a COVID exposure, by the way. I had to come into somebody with COVID, by the way. So not looking good there. I can tell you that. So keep KD, thoughts and prayers, everybody, on that note. So that's all there is I could say. Also, another news that Vince Scully's wife, Sandy, was seated 76, despite the fact that she battled ALS. She's 76, so keep thoughts and prayers out to Vince Scully, his family members, and all his fans, his viewers, subscribers of this horrific loss of his wife, Sandy, after battling ALS. Keep me thoughts and prayers, everybody, and keep Vince Scully thoughts and prayers, everybody, in that horrific loss, and that's all I can say. Also, another news that John Elway is going to be stepping away as Broncos GM. He's going to be the director of Broncos football operations, by the way, as well. Now, they are going to be in search of a new coach, by the way. So that is all I can say on that. So they're going to be searching for a new manager for sure. I can tell you that. And honestly, that's all I can say. So nothing more to it I can say right there, everybody. And nothing more to it I can tell you that. So that's all there is you need to know, everybody. And that's all I can say. Also, another news that Bianca Smith, she's gonna be the first Black female Red Sox coach to help the minor league players, by the way. So what a huge achievement that is. And best news, I can tell you that much. So nothing more to it. Other news I want to get into, by the way, that Josh Jacobs was arrested for a DUI, by the way, after the Raiders defeat the Broncos. Now, the Vegas police, by the way, they responded to a one vehicle car crash from McCarran Airport connector and to the East Sunset Road. Now, police suspect impairment, by the way, and Jacobs was sent to a nearby hospital for minor injuries, by the way. He'll be transferred to the to jail. He'll be transferred to a jail, by the way. Now, he was released from custody, and that's on March 8th. His court date's on March 8th, by the way. Now, Josh Jacobs' attorney says that he's denying the allegations that he got drunk behind the wheel. Now, no blood test results were supporting suggestion of impairment, by the way. So, really not looking good there. I can tell you that much. And Honestly, so I can say that, everybody. So that's what I can tell you that. So those you need to know, everybody, on that note. So nothing more to it. Just for now on that. So you need to know. Be right back, everybody. Right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Sorry, everybody, on that. So I was saying, Josh Jacobs was arrested for a DUI after the Raiders defeated the Broncos this past Sunday. Now, if he's convicted of these DUI charge, he gets jail time for sure. I can tell you that much. His court date is on March 8th. I can tell you that as well. And very clear this incident suit. It's very clear if he was impaired or not. I was going to tell you that. So that's all I can say on that, everybody, on that note. So another word, so I can tell you that right now. So if he's convicted, he gets jail time for sure. Very clear. If the Reds are going to release him or not, I can tell you that much. Another thing I want to get into, by the way, that CJ McMahon was accused of attempted murder. Murder, by the way, of a drive-by shooting. My man pulled up in front of a she pulled him next to a person's ride on a red light and opened fire. By the way, the evidence says the shooter was driving off. The cops identified the suspect through a license plate readers, and the victim identified McMahon. And sorry here. In photo lineup, by the way, I can tell you that much. Now, McMahon was stopped for a traffic violation. Cops arrested him on a attempted murder charge. He was released from custody. By the way, it's very clear if he was accused of this or not. But he was convicted of these. Now, no court date's not been listed, but if he's convicted of this attempted murder charge, by the way, or the drive-by shooting, he gets jail time. He gets jail time for sure. I can tell you that. And honestly, not looking good there for him. So just hopefully he stays out of trouble, by the way, for sure. I can tell you that. Or every coach is going to be waiting him. He can be kicked out from horse racing forever. I can tell you that much. So that's all I can say on that, everybody, on that note. Also, another news I want to get into, by the way, I want to address you guys about the Knicks to defeat the Raptors 113-108. Julius Randle, 28 points, 17 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal. R.J. Barrett had 26 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Ice Trae Young had 31 points, 2 rebounds, 14 assists, 1 steal. DeAndre Hunter had 23 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. So that's the best news yet. Knicks doing pretty good, but I'll tell you that, though. But can they really become legit contenders? Let me know for sure in the conversation about that. I would just want their shirt band as well. And Knicks haven't been into the playoffs at all. It will last like 4 games, but I'm pretty surprised the Knicks will win some games. I can tell you that much. So Jules Reed and RJ Barrett, they're looking pretty good. I can tell you that. Doing pretty good. Obi Toppin. So I can tell you that much. So that's all there's I can say. I'm just seeing us about the Mavs versus defeating the Rockets 113 to 111, by the way. 110 if you will. Look at Don. She got 33 points, 16 rebounds, 111 assists. Willie Cauley-Stein at 15 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal and a block. Tim Hardaway Jr. 30 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. James Harden had 21 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists, and 2 steals. Jay Wall had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and assists. Christian Wood had 23 points, 1 steal and a block. Best news yet there. And Mavs, they just ousted the Rockets. I can tell you that much. So best news yet there. They're playing like a chicken tenders, by the way. I'll tell you that. So nothing more to I can say. Now the Bucks defeat the another time of Bucks defeat the Pistons 125 to 115. The Greek Freak had 43 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. Chris Middleton had 19 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Drew Holiday had 15 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. D Rose had 24 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal. Jeremy Grant had 24 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and blocks, 1 steal. Suns defeated the Raptors 126 to 114. Jason had career high at 40 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and blocks. Jaylen Brown had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Payne Pritchard had 23 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists. Fred VanVleet had 35 points, 8 rebounds, assists, 2 steals. Spider CP Pascal Siakam at 22 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. And Kyle Lowry had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, and 2 steals. So best news yet there, I can tell you that much. So Suns looking pretty good. I can tell you that. They're looking pretty good. See some of them? Who knows? Also, Sixers defeat the Hornets 118 to 107. By the way, you saw Tobias Harris at 22 points. That's going to be 29 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Process Joel Embiid at 14 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Ben Simmons at 12 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block. Gordon Hayward at 18 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a block. LaMelo Ball at 12 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. PJ Washington, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. So that's the best news I can tell you that much, everybody. Also, the Pacers defeated the Pelicans, or the Pels, 118. Victor Oladipo, Oladipo. He had 25 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Malcolm Brogdon had 21 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Domantas Sabonis had 19 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 blocks. Miles Turner had 17 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, and a block. Doug McBuckets had 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Brandon Ingram had 31 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Mount Zion Williamson had 24 points, rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a block. Lonzo Ball, 18 points, 6 rebounds, and assists. So that's the best news I can tell you that much, and that's all I can say on that, everybody. Also, the Magic defeated the Cavs 103 to 83. He defeated the Thunder 118 to 90. So best news yet there, everybody. I can tell you that. That's all there's you need to know. So no more so I can tell you that. So know that. Also, just because about the New Japan Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 15 92 results. Toru Yano defeats Bad Luck Fale, Chase Owens, and Bushi in a 4-way to win the King of Pro Wrestling or EW 2020 trophy. Congrats to him on that. Yoshinobu Kanemaru and El Desperado, they retained the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag titles. Shingo Tagachi retains the Never Openweight title. Sanada defeats Evil. Hiromu Takahashi is new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champ. Kota Ibushi retains the IWGP and IWGP Intercontinental titles. Sanada comes out challenging Ibushi. By the way, that's the best news. Yeah, I can tell you that. It's absolutely amazing. New Japan Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom, New Japan Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 15 night 2 results, everybody. That's all there's you need to know. So that's all there's to it to say. So you know for that, everybody. It's all you got to know. So also, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Lynn released as the Chargers coach. By the way, not looking good there. And yep. That's all I can say that, everybody. Regarding him. So he's done for. And that's all there's you need to know. So Anthony Lynn he's released as Chargers coach, and that's all that you need to know just for now on that. And also, I want to address you guys about the G-Men schedule for the 2020 season. The G-Men are taking on the Falcons week 1, the Panthers in week 2, Raiders in week 3, Broncos week 4, Rams in week 5, Puny Cowboys in week 6. Week 7 is going to be the Eagles. Week 8 is going to be Washington Chiefs Kingdom. Week 10 is going to be the Chargers. Week 11 is going to be Tampa Bay Bucks. Week 12 is going to be the Saints. Week 13 is going to be the Bears. And week 14 it's going to be the Cowboys, Puny Cowboys again. Week 15 is going to be the Eagles. And then week 16 is going to be Washington. So that's all there's you need to know on that, everybody. And yeah, that's all that you need to know. So yeah, by week of week 17, everybody still won't be playing there. So I don't. So that's all that you need to know, everybody. Nothing more to it I can say. That will say it all, and that's all that you need to know. So for that, everybody, and that's created a fresh children's book, Bronco and Friends at Parties to Remember. So we talked about that. I'll just want to show everybody, and that's all I can say on that, everybody. And that's all you guys need to know just for now. And I could say that. So nothing more to it, everybody. So that's for that, everybody. So that's all that you need to know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll do it right there for the Khalil. That was Sports Report. Like, subscribe to the Khalil. That was Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook, by any and all means necessary. Be sure to send me your comments to direct your thoughts on Goldberg coming out for Legends Night and challenging Drew McIntyre for the WWE title, by the way, at the Royal Rumble. Your thoughts on that? I will just want to say, you think Goldberg's going to walk out as the WWE champion again at the Royal Rumble? Or you think that Drew McIntyre's going to retain the WWE title like he did Legends Night last night by defeating Keith Lee? By the way, your thoughts about that? I'll just want to say, you think it's going to be a match made in heaven? You think it's Drew McIntyre's dream match? Or you think Drew McIntyre beat him more? They could chill? Or what your thoughts about that? Let me know in the comment section. I will just sponsor a shirt by on that as well. It was a good match. I would say that a really good match between Drew McIntyre and Keith Lee, but also what makes things more interesting here. Goldberg stepping up. He's going to take on Drew McIntyre for the WWE title at the Royal Rumble. Let me know who you think is going to win that match. You think Drew McIntyre's going to retain the WWE title, or you think it's going to be Goldberg walking out as the WWE champ? By the way, after the Royal Rumble, we thought about that. I'll just sponsor shirt band. That's all you need to know. So that's first after Vince Scully's wife, Sandy, as she was deceased from less than 76. So we thought about that. So same thoughts about that Vince Scully and family members, all those fans of yours, it's a horrific loss. That's all that you need to know on that. Please, what are your thoughts on Bianca Smith becoming the first black female Boston Red Sox coach to help the minor league players? So we thought about that. I'll just sponsor shirt band as well. What are your thoughts on the G-Men's 2021 schedule, by the way? We thought about that. I'll just sponsor. What do you think? Joe Judge's response to the Eagles' performance. Thoughts about that? I'll just sponsor shirt body, and that's all I could say. Thoughts on G-Men's schedule for the 2020 season. We thought about that. I'll just sponsor shirt body. Road because could be waiting for Josh Jacobs as he was arrested for a DUI after the Raiders defeated the Broncos. What thoughts about that? Let me know in the comments. I'll just sponsor shirt body as well. Your thoughts on CJ McMahon being accused of attempted murder by drive-by shooting. What thoughts about that? Road because could be waiting him. Let me know for sure in the comments down below. Your thoughts on the Knicks defeating the Raptors 113-108. What thoughts about that? You think the Knicks are going to do better? You think the Knicks are going to be able to legit contenders? Let me know for sure in the comments. I'll just sponsor shirt body. Those are the defeating the Raptors last night, 113-114. Let me know about that shirt. I'll just sponsor shirt, everybody. Yeah, those in the Mavs defeating the Rocks 113-108 to 111 or 110. Let me know about that shirt, everybody. And that's all I could say. So just for now, and best is yet there, everybody. You think they're legit contenders yet again? I'll just sponsor that. What do you think on Bucks defeating the Pistons last night? That's about that. I'll just sponsor shirt band as well. 125 to 115. What thoughts about that? I'll just sponsor shirt body. Your thoughts on Wrestle Kingdom 15 Night 2 results, everybody. What thoughts about that? I'll just sponsor the shirt as well. That's all you need to know. So nothing more to it I say. So all you gotta know, everybody, and that's all I can say. It's nothing more to it right there, everybody. And best news yet. Don't forget to catch the first impact of 2021 tonight, everybody. That's all you need to know. That's all I was gonna say. Don't forget to catch tomorrow night's NXT's New Year's Evil. Tomorrow night, live on USA Network, by the way. You'll see Kyle O'Reilly versus Finn Balor 2 for the NXT title. You'll see Damian Priest take on Kara Last Woman Standing match as well. So Just right there, everybody. That's all I could say. So there's nothing more to it. I could tell you that much. And yeah, we'll say it all. So nothing more to it. I can tell you that, everybody. You also know Anthony Lynn being released as a Chargers coach. By the way, thoughts about that? I just want to share everybody about that. Those are John Elway stepping away as Broncos GM. He's going to be the Broncos football operations director of football operations. We thoughts about that. I just wanted to share everybody as well. It's on those two of to tell you that. Sixers beating the Hornets, by the way, last night. Thoughts about that? I just wanted to share everybody. That's all I can say. Nothing more to it. Played everything you know. That's all I can say, everybody. Take care, everybody. You guys have a good day. Please be safe with that. Bye bye.